from the sound of it.
Yeah, that time I was just tapping on the desk.
Yeah, I was like, that's music play. Well, no, yeah, your vibrates.
My bad.
That's alright. Yeah, no. It's not like you do what I do, which is intentionally be a loud asshole. Why is this not fucking... Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. It's already saying that we're live. I didn't even notice.
That one's pretty nice.
What? What you fun? There you go. Jack, you want to jump into the live stream and let me know how our audio levels are doing?
I'd have to pull that up. Not sure if I can do that on here. I might have to leave the call for a second.
Well, I was... Oh, there. Give me a sec. Oh. Aquin's dealing with something. Okay.
Yeah, I can. I wanted to watch the stream on this. I can't.
Bianca! Alright, Chris, can you check the stream then to tell me how the audio level are doing?
I'm currently looking through the magic item stuff, and I kind of want to get done for.
I'll do it. I'll just have to leave the call. Text me
Well,
if
I
it's...
need people. I need someone who can give me an update live while I adjust things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a.
You could just mute yourself in Discord for a second. And then
Yeah, that's what I. Well, okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll work.
I'll switch to my phone on Discord too, but I'll have to leave for that. Hang on.
Do what you got, man.
Alright.
There we go.
Pulling up YouTube.
oh fuck.
I have the stream up now.
All right, one at a time. People talk. Katie's go talk.
Ah,
Alrighty then.
there's echo.
Jackbad, let me know how that comes through.
Yeah.
Good.
There's just a bit of a difference in time.
Yeah, there's the delay. Chris, you want to talk a bit? Chris. All right.
Maybe you got a phone call.
Yeah, probably. Well, Aquin has to deal with something right now, so waiting for the feedback. Audio checking is gay. Da, 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 da. Na 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 na
So
na.
cold.
You should get you a sandwich.
I didn't say I was hungry. I said I was cold. I ain't hungry right now, but I will be soon.
Ross is so close to finishing eating all of his eggs.
That's wonderful.
Oh my god.
I don't get it, but I'm
I don't know.
glad.
I'm just building fake hype.
No, look at him go. The man-child has eaten his eggs.
Extrovert. Hey, Bianca, can you... I know why. Can you check the audio levels too while you're at it?
How do you want me to do that?
Just go on the stream and let me know how everyone sounds.
Okie dokie.
We got a bomb, 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 around.
Have
Bomb, bomb,
like
bomb,
a
bomb.
conversation in there.
I already know the three of us like get through, so
Yeah, we're
You're
just...
coming in fine, and I came in fine. Oh, of course, there's a bit of a delay, but
how long of a delay would you say?
well,
for
before
me
I
about
just
more than a 5
paused
second
it.
delay, that is.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Maybe like
Yeah, before I
maybe
just
like
paused
8-10 seconds for me.
That's okay. That's okay then.
Before I just paused it, like we're singing Bon Moran, and then like my voice came in, telling you like, I don't know, talk.
Well then, I'm gonna say we've waited almost half an hour for. Oh, here's Aquan.
Almost ready.
You okay, man?
No, it's my brother's just an idiot, and
Okay.
he lives far away from me. But I'm trying to help my sister-in-law and my nephew with some things.
Okay. Say no more, man.
With stupidity.
Say no more, man. I was thinking it was something a lot closer to home, which is what my concern was. Like, oh
If it was
shit.
Well, I wouldn't be playing, but I am not. There's really nothing I can do 3.5 hours away.
Yeah, it's alright, man.
I
mean,
mean, too, by the way.
Give some basically words of advice.
And we all have stupid family members. Either way.
Yeah, this one is kind of came out of left field on me, but
Oof.
I'm dealing with it. I can. The pains of being a police officer. People always ask you for advice.
Well, I certainly appreciate you guys. And I know most of the server does. So, well, I guess we'll get started. So, today.
Go ahead.
I'll just hang on. I need to switch.
Stop! No, you're fired. You're out. You're gone.
What happened? Oh, he just dropped.
He said he'd be right back.
Yeah. Bianca, can you give me an audio check on Aquan really quick? Tell me how he's going through. Aquan, speak of it.
Okay, give me a sec.
Hopefully it's working.
Yeah, you should be. You're coming through on the call. Just I want to make sure the recording's picking up.
Yeah,
well.
I'm home right now. It's my day off, but it looks like I'm gonna have to probably take a couple days off coming up this week to deal with a failing matter. But that's for later. Now it's time for some decompression and some total shenanigans.
Oh yeah. Total shenanigans.
Yeah.
Seems to be
The
coming
best kind of shenanigans.
better, and the delay seems to have let up a little bit.
Alrighty then. So, today is the month of Ran, the day of Sol, and the 6th day. There are no holidays to your knowledge. And yes, I actually had to
write this down.
I actually reprinted out my calendar, actually for the game, and it all has all the holidays written up and probably mapped out. So, that was a pain in the ass.
You should try using World Anvil. It's a very good tool.
Yeah, probably. But I've already basically have the blank calendar sheets set up. I have the months already mapped out. I have essentially everything set up. It's just I like having the physical copies. And when they're handmade, it has that bit of touch of a touch to it. Besides, I'm broke as shit. I can't afford World Anvil, and they're not sponsoring today, so fuck them. Nah, I'll look into it. Either way. But yes, you guys have just returned, to my knowledge, back to Cadia, where you had enjoyed paying your respects to your fallen comrades. Presented to you guys by the death parades.
I created a magical trinket for someone.
You guys... Right, I need to pull up a piece of paper real quick. So there was something important that I didn't mention earlier. Jackbab, that is in everyone's ear.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm hearing something weird.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't really a problem before, for some reason. It's odd.
Right then. So, those who have attended the funeral parade, I need you guys to give me religion checks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn Jackbab down a little bit till he gets his shit sorted.
Luckily, this is a touchscreen, so I think I'm gonna use that more.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get like you a laptop and like a plug and play mouse or something.
No, the thing is I have a mouse. What you heard me doing before was just typing. So.
All right, I'm gonna get you a plug and play fucking keyboard then.
Yeah.
Or just use the push and talk feature and just push control to talk.
Yeah, that can work too.
Yeah. Let me just turn that on.
Alright, so Katie's, you're too busy trying to just get a peek at under the masks of people that are passing by who are probably part of grieving families and shit, and just trying to see if you recognize it.
It just ended like at night and we went to bed or something.
Yeah, no, you're pretty tired, all things considered, so you don't really give too big of a shit. Anyone else want to make a roll for me?
And I was working on my new spell.
Yeah. But still, would you like to give me a religion check, just to be sure?
Who, me?
Yes, anyone who is attending the funeral. The processions, I guess is what
Okay,
they're...
1 second.
I'm attending for
Yes.
whose funeral?
Well, it was the parade that basically went by your guys' tavern featuring the dead Jadok. Because that happens around this month.
Right.
They basically
You said religion?
Yes, religion check. And Cadia sent for certain religious aspects. Well, through the... Well, yeah, no, okay, yeah, that'll catch it.
Someone else roll, because I'm having issues loading up my character. Okay, here it comes.
Okay, do you want me to roll it, or you got it?
No, I got it.
Okay. I'll wait until you get that one roll. Alright. Aquin, it's kind of hard to miss the two distinct factions at play here. You don't know too much about them, but you do notice that... you recognize the not the cultists, the worshippers of Lunar. Kind of hard to miss them. Dressed in black, wrapped up children, iron masks over their face. And barely show any skin. You know,
Yes, the orgy people.
No, they're the non-orgy people.
Oh, they're boring.
Yeah, they're the they're the edgy rogues. We sneak into your shadow and steal your wallet types.
Yes, the edgelords. They're not.
Rather
That
be
makes
friends
them.
with
That
them
makes them
than the niggas who walk around naked. I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah.
Edgelords are so dull. I would rather hang out with the orgy people and catch an STD. That's
however,
The guy we were speaking to wasn't really an hard forward. He was like,
all right, ladies.
Oh.
Jack, Bab, and Aquin, though, however, you do notice that the second party at play are not dressed in that same fashion, or not just in that fashion, are more wearing more... Who doesn't have headphones on? Aquin. You're having an echo, buddy.
Might be the
Ah,
roll
jeez.
20.
Is it? Let me check.
Could be.
Aquin, do you have roll 20 mics on?
Cat decided to kick out my porch.
Yeah, we'll wait until I get that fixed.
No, you can keep.
Alright. So, Aquin and Jackbab, you two have noticed the second party that was at play here. They wear more earthy colors and sport, usually, depending, at least from what you're able to see, most of them sport some kind of fungal or plant-like growths off of their clothing, and some, what you presume, growing out of their skin. They all wear wooden masks with intricate carvings along them. Jackbab, you have at least heard of these people, or at least have attended, or at least, heard of them in passing. These are worshippers of Sakir, the creator, the overseer of death, grave, and nature domains. They have, again, well, they tend to the graves, they oversee death, and they believe that life and death are all part of a large cycle of, fungal regrowth.
I just have horrible flashbacks of those stupid fungus people screaming in my ear, in my mind.
Yeah, no, that's appropriate. That's appropriate.
Hello.
Hello! Hello! It is me!
Again, I shiver. It's like, God, I hate this.
Aquin, as you're actually watching them pass by, you see one of the mushrooms just in slow motion before your eyes in horror slowly turn the face towards you.
I pull out my wand, making sure if it leaps out at me, I can blow it up with a fireball.
You hear...
I don't care how many people I take with it.
You hear the deepest echo of your shell. Hello!
Go back to my work. Okay, this braid is dumb.
But no.
I have more important things to do.
Yeah, fuck Sakir. Zolt's better.
That wouldn't be my character, because I'm all about learning other people's cultures and determining that mine's superior. So I'll stay and watch and critique it.
Besides, you have a better god to worship, like Zolt.
I have a lot of good gods to worship. Zolt, the Titan Hermit Crab.
Of course.
I mean, the Titan Hermit Crab is, in fact... Well, as we all know, the Titan Hermit Crab is an agent of Zolt. A destroyer.
There you go. Hey, you have to respect the destroyer.
Yeah, I'll work them out.
Because when they mate, the world ends.
I'll work it out later.
So, like the Mayan calendar predictions, it's like someone predicts the end. The world's gonna end every year.
No,
not
like that. It's just if two Titan hermit crabs meet and they decide to mate, the world ends.
All I'm saying is that 2020 is looking like it might, but we'll be fine.
Oh, shush.
We'll be fine. But yes. So,
what if someone had this hilarious ability to determine for every single day one individual who predicted that day would be the end of the world and was definitely wrong? And then you could have a calendar with just various names listed on it.
I'm sure there's one out there, honestly, with the internet's autism.
Yeah.
Either way, but yes, so as that day draws to a close, it becomes Sol, it comes Run, the 6th, the day is Sol. And the day, essentially, is for you guys to determine. Tim, of course, has already paid you guys for your deeds. He states that he will be having things later for you guys to do. Probably later next week is when he'll probably send you guys on another mission.
Well, we can, maybe I'll work on another spell.
we get time.
Mm-hmm.
And also, once I have the spell perfected, and probably like the next day, I want to show it off to everybody.
Look what I can do! Just freaking... Everyone just starts shitting themselves in fear, like, what the fuck?
Yes, this new spell is pretty cool.
It's horrifying.
Can't wait.
Ah, necromancy. But yes, you guys have several missions you guys can do, or you guys can improve shit around the city. Actually, I'm going to roll something to see who is in your tavern when you guys wake up. Yeah, of course, Igor's there.
Little bitch.
He's like one of the few nice people you know. Olin is not there.
Just...
Two Kenku are there.
Ooh.
Fascinating.
Yep.
We might want to hire a Kenku. They are very good at making copies of things.
Yes.
Like if we create a brew for our tavern, they can be able to reproduce it with perfection. It would definitely, have stable quality with our product.
Along with them is a familiar Goliath known as Olin, and it appears that a roving band of dwarves have seemed to have taken a small interest in your tavern, and there's about 7 of them just piled in a corner. Oh, speaking of tavern. Wait, is it the right one? Nope, that is the wrong one I have dragged it to. Do is what I meant to do.
Do. Not to do.
Go ahead and zoom out to 30% for maximum enjoyment. $30 or $20, your choice.
What was that?
Scroll out to 30 or 20% on roll 20.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm always... my character sheet is annoying. Excuse me for 1 moment.
Hello?
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 Hey, would I be able to run those 2 items past you real quick?
Which two?
I was thinking of getting a Pripyat of wound closure and an amulet of the drunkard.
Yeah, she'd probably sell those 2 things. Wait, what's amulet of the drunkard again?
This amulet smells of old ale-stained wood. While wearing it, you regain a 4d4 plus 4 hit points when you drink a pint of beer, ale, or mead or wine. Once the amulet has restored hit points, it can't do so again until next dawn.
Yeah, that's fine. Either way, speaking of tankards, enjoy the map I've created.
I've already seen it. I like it.
Bitch.
What?
Stop flaunting your perks.
You asked me for my opinion.
Stop flaunting your perks.
Where's my laboratory that we specifically added to the...
Right here.
Oh, okay, there it is. I'm sorry. My character sheet was over top of it.
It's okay. But yes, as you guys can see, you guys have a nice little tavern floor. A kitchen back here, in case it wasn't fully obvious. Kitchen, of course, has access to the basement and wine cellar. I know this part might be a little confusing, but right below the staircase, you have access to a small library and workshop area for research and development.
And my basic bedroom, because I might have another one, but I basically live here.
Yeah. I mean, you do have rooms. There are enough rooms for the lot that was originally requested.
We're actually a bar.
Yeah. You guys actually had requested, those who were around when rooms were requested have their rooms fulfilled. You are welcome to take your picks. The only one that has staked a claim was the one over here, and that was by Belvin Acades.
I think I'll just make the study my office/room for now.
Okay, I think I might have an item for that. Give me a sec.
all I need is a futon, not a major bed. You just curl up in our shelves and go to sleep.
Oh, I was gonna throw it on a sleeping bag for you.
That works.
Yeah. It's like, no, man, I get you. I mean, you could always just sleep on the sofa. It's not a bad sofa.
Oh, okay, that's good. And I'll always set my alarm spell on the door anytime I'm in there.
Yeah, and I'll even throw in a little coffin or two for Ichi.
There you go. And
Yeah, they both got their respective coffins right there for you.
actually, put them by the opposite side of the door of the couch. There you go.
Both up stacked up there, or you want them going military style?
That's actually both on either end of the door, so they can answer the door and greet people or attack people who try and come in.
Yep. So yeah, they're in their little. You of course can just do a simple freezing spell if they were zombies, and it would help preserve their flesh for the night, so it doesn't rot and everything, and nobody complains of smell.
Yeah, I need to get a bag of holding. That's on my next objective.
Yeah. So yeah.
But I do like my bag of holding.
Jackbab, do you have any interest in any of the rooms up top? For the record, the stairs, of course, are connected to each other, because that's how I have to do this instead of making 2 separate maps or a giant map. So basically, this part of the map is on top of this part of the map.
Right.
I should have a second back room.
Also, I need a bed for Miko.
I mean, those are the rooms. Right?
Miko.
All of them are upstairs.
My bag of holding, the raccoon.
Oh, right. I mean, you could just tie him up by his nose and tail and hang him off of a hook.
No. He deserves a bed.
All right, well, go make a bed.
Next to mine.
Okay, well, go find a place for a bed.
Couch, like a couch for him. Use that.
I mean, to be fair, you aren't using the couch for its, intended purposes, so I don't give a shit. It's your tavern. You can literally...
just use one of the cushions it has.
That's fine.
You can literally say that you break a
Or a
pumpkin
bed,
in the
or-
floor. I don't care.
Or a pillow from a bed or whatever.
Yeah, you can get pillows easily enough, so I'll just say that you threw a pillow on the floor and just went, yeah, this is
Excellent.
yours now.
I'll just try and chill with bad reception inside the shell.
Yeah. Aqua, would you actually prefer this for Ichi's, or what do you want? Or do you want them frozen?
No, I like them open because they can get out easily and answer the door and defend.
Yeah, I'll keep the watered ones then for you.
Okay.
Cassie's
Wait.
orders in the tavern,
That's what you wanted, right? You didn't want this one?
I want that one, the one that's open, so they can easily just get up and kill people if they have to.
These
or
ones...
greet them or greet them and shake their hand.
Well, no, Akron, they're both open. Is what I wasn't understanding.
Oh.
Yeah, here.
Okay, then I like the ones that.
Yeah, I'll
that
blow
one's
them
good.
up.
The gray ones are good.
Yeah, the ones
the
on
gray
the
ones are good.
right ones on the right.
The silver really ones, yeah. The
Okay.
ones that look like they're filled with water.
That is what
they're
they
not
are.
really filled with water.
Well,
Yep.
they actually are in that picture, but I was going to
in that-
flavor it. We're going to flavor it to say that you freeze them so that it preserves them.
Okay, well, I like them all nice and shiny and bony, so
Yeah.
bones will eventually petrify.
Yeah, there you go. It'll harden up their bones, increase their AC or something. I don't know. We'll
Is
work it out.
Cassie staying in the tavern, or is she like staying somewhere else?
I don't know, Cassie, where are you staying at? If I had to guess, I'd stay on a phone call.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Jack Bab, you have the right to claim your room if you're
Do I
interested
at
at
least
all in that.
know like Cassie's skills? Like, do I know that she's capable of building things?
I'd presume so.
Okay.
I'd presume you'd at least take notice of, oh, hey, they're working on shit constantly. I'm assuming they know what they're doing.
I'm going to, 1, attempt to befriend, and 2, maybe get something built.
Yes, I need a more sturdy sex swing.
No. Don't even have one. Not that I want one either.
Lads, it's real sleepy cat hour.
Kitty sleeping?
Yeah, Lux is like bear is just tucked up in the corner of a shelf, sleeping on my clothes. He's like, oh no, I got my food, I'm gonna sleep now. Glad that you're no longer nocturnal, but still, he's only doing that 'cause I'm awake.
What kind of room would you call that? Like a study or something, where the three of them are staying in?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the study.
Right. And then, do I know where Katie's is?
She is sleeping in this room over here.
Right.
The one with the flowers, because she was like, hey, I gave Bub flowers. He better put those shits on display. I was like, oh, okay.
Fancy.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter where I chill, just because, like, I mean, as long as I have a bed.
Personalize our rooms however you want.
Yeah, just ask me what you want to put it in, and I'll throw something in it later. When I get around to it.
I'll just chill in here for now.
Alright. I will throw a nice wooden chair in there for you.
Chair? Wait, why a chair?
I don't know. I assumed you'd be the type of person to just grab a wooden chair and just bring it upstairs, but you noticed you didn't have a chair.
I mean...
Do you want something else? Alright, well, what do you want in your room, man?
Yeah, I was just gonna chill in there with, like, I don't need anything. It's just my shell, plus the bed. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
You can add it, I mean...
Well, I was more going to say I'm just going to throw something there for clarification that you live there.
Yeah.
So what do you want? Do you want, like, a rug? I'll give you a rug.
Sure. Yeah,
there,
okay.
you have a rug.
I found like, they had a nice rug, and I was just like, okay. I'd like to see that in there, sure.
Just like, oh, hey, a rug. Just drag it up the stairs while nobody's paying attention.
Yeah.
Cassie, you were asked a question while you were gone.
And what is that?
Okay.
Is Cassie staying within the tavern, or are they staying somewhere else?
They would have use of the house that Charlotte behind.
Okay.
Is that
Does
what
everyone else know that?
Yeah, we talked about it. She has no real point in staying in that city if she's going to be off doing work, as well as it's more profitable for her to continue her operations in the city that wants what she's making.
Does, like, everyone know that? Like, ladies know that too?
Right. People were not paying attention. Okay. So, I'm not gonna... alright. Wording. Right then, so... see, you basically have 4 unclaimed rooms then.
And originally, Mongi was going to stay in the spare room in that house, but I have no idea where he's at or what's going on with that anymore, so...
well, until he decides to rejoin us, that is up to him.
It could make... Like, I don't know. We have empty rooms, so we...
Yeah, you can...
keep them, but, like... Depending on what's left afterwards, make one into, like...
By the way, I was gonna just DM this, but since Hoffman is here, I figured I should let you know I did some more research on portals, and apparently it's actually quite common for them to maintain virginity at this point in their lives. So...
Well, there you go.
Well, we've been adding a few things to it.
For example, their race does live a lot longer than it's stated, because that's stupid that they don't.
Oh,
turtles can outlive fucking humans.
It's because of their adventurous lifestyle. Typically, they don't last that long because they...
Yeah, they last even longer, Chris.
But no, they basically, in the actual official turtle information, turtles live like 80 years and they die.
Whereas the average human in D&D lives up to be well over 100.
The main reason that a turtle normally lives so long is because, well, one, they don't exert much actual force in doing anything, and their metabolism is really slow. The second you take a turtle and make them bipedal and give them a more standard human movement speed, they no longer have the advantage of that super slow metabolism.
Are you trying to add science to our high fantasy role-playing game?
He wanted to add black powder and guns to it, so yes. But I'm going to say that no, turtles live longer because I like turtles.
D&D is a fantasy sci-fi game.
Yes, yes, but also elves live for hundreds and hundreds of years, so why not a turtle?
Yeah, I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily make sense to just say they'd automatically live hundreds of years, but
Nobody said
they
hundreds.
could live more than 80.
Yeah, wait, did I say hundreds?
I don't know. Normally, tortoises anyway can live like for well over 100 years.
Yeah,
but no, they can live almost 200.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I know that there was actually a snapping turtle that was like around 200 years old. Which that boy had cataracts. He was a big old smiley friendly bitch. God, he's adorable. I have to go find that video.
He's in my Animal Crossing garden.
Josh. But yes. So give me a second while I roll some stuff. Who of you goes out for... Who of you is going out to get supplies and shit? Because Bub will inform you that he has not had the chance to go out and buy food this week.
Oh.
Also, would you consider that hard liquor would also work with the Amulet of Drunkard? Because I don't think the game really mentions things like whiskey and stuff at all.
It's ale, as far as I give a shit.
Well, the only thing you need...
And like, yes, I know technically there's a difference in the three things in preparation.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, it mentions like things of a alcohol quantity of ale to wine. So I'm like,
And we've also established that Wizards of the Coast doesn't know anything about guns, so I'm not going to assume they know anything about freaking alcohol.
All right. Sounds good then. I already got my booze.
I really like the new Renegade subclass. I know this is off topic, but I thought it was cool.
Wait, what's that for?
There's a promotion for a video game, the Renegade fighter subclass. There's a firearms subclass.
Wasn't that from not Eberron? What's the one Matt Mercer popped out again?
No,
that was a gunslinger or something.
No, that was Gunslinger. This is called Renegade.
Oh, so they're finally embracing guns. Okay.
Well, they have tons of rules for guns. They even have a whole book on like naval warfare and firearms.
Yeah, it's Saltmarsh.
Yep. No, not even Saltmarsh. I have another one.
No. They have a Spelljammer where they hit lasers, and they even have a whole section in D&D about explaining on how to make cannons and firearms,
already has
grenades,
laser weapons in it.
Yeah.
I'll have to definitely look into purchasing those. Yeah, I gotta look.
You have the DMG?
No, I have.
I
have the DMG. I have the DMG. I'm talking about the Spelljammer one. I'll look into it at a different time.
I'll give you. I'll put it on my Google Drive and I'll send you a link.
Yeah, that'll work. Speaking of Google Drives, if anyone is actually ever interested in the Pantheon, I do have it publicly available for you guys.
Cool.
So that way you guys at least have general knowledge of what the fuck they're all about, but you don't have detailed knowledge. Either way, at least I think I said it that way. Yeah. So, who's going to accompany Bub in getting groceries? Anyone else wish to go along?
I got on the better, dude.
Alright. So then we're splitting the party already? No, I'm not going to be that evil. It's groceries.
Would that be the opposite of trying to join?
What?
Isn't it the opposite to try to join and make sure more people are going to do it?
I mean, technically, you're still splitting the party. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. It's not that.
It's the next day?
Yes, essentially it is. It is Soul, yes.
Okay, so I get everyone outside on our backyard, where's like the abandoned field. I'm going to show off my new spell.
Alright, so, at the crack of dawn, Aquin summons you all to the backyard.
I believe I have a new weapon in our arsenal for our causes in our campaigns. And I turn to the field, I select 8 locations, and I cast Raise the Field. And after I give the incantation...
What's Maggie doing during this?
He's not here.
He slept in. He slept in.
Alright, sweet.
Basically, I begin to animate corpses, those buried underneath the earth. I choose up to 8 points that are on the ground that are in range. Zombies and skeletons half emerge way out of the ground at each point, animated with a unnatural life. These zombies and skeletons have 10 hit points and an armor class of 8, and they have a speed of 0. In the space they are becomes difficult terrain. They have a melee slam attack of +3 to hit, reaching 5 feet, doing 1d6 +1 bludgeoning damage on a successful hit. The target must roll a dexterity saving throws or be grappled.
Yeah.
These zombies and skeletons are hostile to all creatures I select. They roll initiative rolls as a group. And as I cast at higher levels, I can raise more out of the ground.
The caveat is they basically can't move. They're essentially just tiny little landmines.
Alright, so...
Yeah. As you're showing off, Tim is just leaning up against it, just writing stuff in a book. Observing.
Yep, I can hold it up for a concentration of up to 1 hour.
So basically what it just looks like is he's summoned...
He basically just made a whole bunch... He basically just pulled an 80s movie and had a whole bunch of zombies half pull themselves out of the ground.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Jack is just like, sweet.
Yes.
Pluck is at first frightened, but eventually does come around to just poking at one of them.
Well, I have it selected so they won't attack anyone, but I kind of tell them, be careful, they bite. See if I get a rise out of them.
Want to roll intimidation?
That would certainly help for my decision, yes.
Intimidation.
Intimidating poor Pluck. Did I roll one? Yes, I did. Okay, cool.
Sent you a link to all the Spelljammer books.
Right on. Intimidation. I forget what the hell is opposing intimidation. Oh my god. I've done this for a while. It's just wisdom, right?
Mistaken, yeah.
It's just a straight wisdom? Okay. So, both Jack Bab and Pluck just look at each other for a second, then look at the zombies, and then look back at each other. It's like...
I was actually rolling to see if, like, I go up to one of them and actually, like, push my forearm into his face.
I mean, you aren't scared, so...
Yeah, so I just walk up and I just, like, force my forearm into its mouth and I'm like, do it!
I tell it to bite him.
Alright. Roll to hit.
I wasn't actually talking to you, but that's how it was interpreted.
Roll D20 plus 3.
In his mouth.
I got it.
Yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say, roll to hit. His hand's in his mouth or his arm or whatever.
It's to see if it breaks their armor class, that's all.
It does.
I'm assuming that breaks your armor class there, Jack Bab.
Damn it, it's so falling apart.
Alright, Awkward, go ahead and roll that damage.
Too early for this.
So, Jack Bab, as you're sitting there like, go on, do it, you bitch! It just goes, alright, dump. And just, sinks his teeth in.
It bites.
I'm just like, I'm just like bleeding all over. I'm just like, nice.
You're actually not bleeding.
Oh, not even bleeding. Alright.
Nope.
I wasn't sure how that would translate.
Half health essentially means that you're bleeding out a lot. But no, but like, let me explain this further. Normally, a bite like this would cause bleeding. You are aware of that. You're not stupid.
Yeah.
But when you are below half health, you're essentially coughing up blood. Like, you are actively, leaving, at half health, you actively leave a trail of blood. But for some reason, you are not bleeding.
Because you're thick.
Exactly.
I love being thick.
Right, thank you, suck.
I didn't know they had 23 Spelljammer books, and I had all of them, but go figure.
Nice. Right then, so who's going on the grocery trip?
Me.
Right, and Cassie. Right then, so you guys are going to accompany Bub off on a little trip to the market to get some fresh produce. I need to check stuff from your stats because there's something at play.
Wait. So if we get a chance to go shopping anytime soon, I'd like to get a cage for bad reception.
I mean, you can tag along with them. They're heading to the market.
Here we go then. I'm heading with you then. I need to get a cage for this little guy. I can't just like keep him cooped up in a shell.
What pet did you have?
Bad reception. Shows him off.
Yep.
Holds him by the tail.
Oh wait, that's folding.
Give me a second. I have to use the bathroom really quick because something
It
is
was
wrong with my
one of
stomach. Woohoo! Yay!
Brian's things from his soda.
It's just a badger as far as you can tell.
Did something happen? Why did it go silent all of a sudden?
That's what I was wondering.
Brian just did do something.
Alright. Finally decided I was going to turn today after putting it off for months. But I can't find my cream and razor anymore. Well, the cream itself. Missing. Don't know where the hell it went.
Sorry about that. Apparently it's not a good idea to try to consume an entire wicker swing set in one sitting. It's a joke.
Why the hell not?
It's a joke, people. Okay, cool. Give me a second. But yes, you guys carry on. Bob, of course, makes his rounds around the place. It appears he has made a few contacts in the city to help him secure some good growth.
Like right next to him.
Yep. He makes a stop near the Stonebeard's tent, of course. There is the Dryad. I forget what the fuck her name is. I have to find it.
Lotus?
Yes, thank you. He buys some fruit from Lotus, who basically just offloads a crate of food to him.
Suspicious. Narrow eyes.
Bob just slaps you in the back of the head.
Ow.
Relax. It's professional.
Just doing everything.
Yeah, but you were thinking it, so stop.
What? I wasn't thinking anything.
I'll slap you again and then put a crate in your hands. But yes. He will make a second stop at a different part of the market. This time a little bit more north than Granny. Give me a sec while I drag you guys over to I think that's the right one. I still have yet to fully work out the map, unfortunately. I apologize. It's a big map. But yeah. So Granny's in this area. He heads more up to this area, a little bit more north towards the northern entrance of the city. Do some more shopping. Yes, you can, Jack Beb. Which one would you like to do? Jack Beb?
Sorry. I'm gonna just whichever one.
Yeah, your choice.
Let's see. Those.
Ooh. Okay, that. Do.
I was just considering the other variables, you know, for discoverability.
Yep, give me a sec. But yeah, no. Bub picks up a bunch of food, groceries. He talks with Lotus, checks at a couple of the local ale houses, has a small friendly conversation with them all. The owner of the ale house offers, after Bub introduces everyone who has not met the man, he does offer to basically let you guys try out some of his ale, if you guys are at all interested. As Bub informs you guys to the side before entering the building that he is trying to make a deal with this person about selling their ale at at your guys' tavern while you guys were away. Hello?
Hello.
Is anyone... Hello? Did I have to repeat myself?
Um,
You're offered free
yeah,
drinks.
okay.
Who would like a free drink of beer that is going to be sold at the ale
I
house?
guess. Please try.
Yeah, no, it's a very nice, it's sweet, but it's got a bit of bite of alcohol to it. Doesn't burn too. It doesn't like have too bad of an alcoholic ethanol burn to it, but you can definitely taste the alcohol for certain. The aftertaste, of course, leaves your mouth feeling freshly skinned. Freshly skinned scent.
So is it like bitter?
No. Oh, it's more sweet than bitter.
Okay.
So like these guys, they stop by a pub or some shit or whatever. I need to go and get a cage. So.
Do you inform them of anything?
No, I don't have anything really, but on the way out, of course, I'm gonna deal with this thing that I probably need to get to.
Okay. Yeah, you go find your cage.
Say, yeah, I'm gonna go get a cage for bad reception. I'm gonna be right back.
All right. Yeah. Do you wish to do anything else while you're heading out, or are you
Actually, yes. I'm gonna probably gonna wanna try deception for this.
Yeah, go for it. But, well, first I would say roll stealth.
Actually.
Yeah, I would say roll stealth to get in there.
Right. Okay. Well, what I'm trying to see is if the issue goes in their direction or mine.
Ah, that would be insight.
All right then. Let's see.
For those at home, I've been messaging Jack back.
Well, it's kind of a little obvious, maybe.
You never know. Some people are retarded.
I suppose it's fair.
They appear to be targeting the larger group.
Alright. Guess it's time to deal with it then.
Yep, that will be a stealth check.
Right.
All right. Let's see how close you get. So, Jackbat, after approaching them to about 30 feet away is as close as you get before you lose line of sight on them. And they, of course, have disappeared.
Yeah.
However, you're also almost entirely certain they saw you coming and are now actively trying to hide from you. It is a game of cat and mouse.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see what I got.
But yes, now you are pretty certain now they're going to be following you.
What is?
Okay, well, that's good at least.
Wait, I'm not supposed to know anything. I don't know anything. Oh my god. Never mind.
In that case, I'm going to actually go and try and get that cage.
Okay. Give me a sec. Alright, so, figuring, well, at least they're following me now and I can deal with it. As you turn around, there's a figure standing right in front of you.
Alright.
They have currently are wearing a long coat, a long brown raincoat, simple wool pants, a buttoned-up vest, and a cowboy hat. They have pale skin. Well, not pale. No, they have sun-kissed skin, cream for specifically. Green eyes and blonde hair. They stand a little bit over 5'10".
All right. Okay.
The crowd, of course, around you continues to just move about as if nothing's happening.
Of course. So, I'm going to. Is there any way I? Okay. All right. Well, in meeting this person, I'm going to stand straight and rest my hand on the hilt of my blade and say hello. Whilst also potentially ready in action to, if that's a thing, out of combat.
Yeah, no, you can ready. You can ready an action. What will be the what action are you readying, and what is the trigger?
If this guy touches my face, I'm gonna hold my breath.
Okay.
See if that helps.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to introduce myself to the fellow and say, "Hey there, you my Gimby."
You are workers of Valrak, correct?
Sorry, what do you say?
You are a worker of Valrak, correct?
Am I aware of?
You can roll me a history check.
Okay. Yeah.
So why doesn't he have a Texan voice? It's in a cowboy hat.
Because there's reasons behind this. I have seen you with Valrak. You work for him, yes? Jackpot.
What's it mean to you?
I am here to contact Valrak. I have important information for him.
Alright. Well, can't say I do, but maybe if I bump into him again, I can let him know. Or can I reword that?
Sure. How do you wish to word that?
I said again. Didn't mean to say that. If I ever bump into him, I could let him know.
But you have bumped into him. I have seen you with him. You cannot lie to me.
Have I lied to you yet?
Yes, you said you do not know Valrak, but I have seen you.
Said I don't work for him.
You do, though.
Can't say I do. But maybe I do.
Then who is it that you work for? If not Valrak?
What's to say I work for anybody?
You clearly work with people, yes? I have
People, yeah.
I have seen you working with them, and I have seen money go between their hands and yours. The person it comes from is Valrak. Yes?
I'm gonna check my notes real quick.
See, people, notes are important.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the shit and just say... Sorry, the name doesn't sound familiar.
How do you not know Valrak? You've been here many weeks, yes? And you do not know Valrak?
Well, whoever this guy is, it seems he's been able to keep that name from me, which is news.
Perhaps
Keep
you're
it
not,
in mind. You still want to leave a message?
perhaps you're not the one I should be talking to then.
Maybe not.
Perhaps.
You want me to introduce you?
Yes. We shall introduce. I am known as Librarian.
Known as Librarian?
The Librarian, yes. At least that is name I have gone by for 3 years now.
Name's Jack. And I hold out my hand to shake.
Yes, I am very aware of you. He'll reach out with a hand and gently grab your hand, and as he does, you will see that his hand will begin to mimic your skin pattern.
Begin to mimic my what?
Skin pattern. Scales. He grows scales.
Oh, fascinating.
Yes.
Right.
But yes,
I don't really address it.
Yeah, he'll put his hand back into his coat.
I need to step away for a moment.
Alright, I guess from that encounter I'll lead him to the others.
Alrighty then.
See what they can make of it.
So as everyone's enjoying a nice brothy ale, Cassie and Achilles and Bub, Jack Bab, you approach the tavern that they're currently at and drinking at.
Wait, so they're at the tavern where we're staying?
No, they're at a different tavern. They're at...
Okay.
Bob basically took them to... Sorry, a brewery. They're at a brewery talking with a... ale. Yeah, brewer.
Alright, then.
Yeah, you guys approach.
I just casually walk up to them and say, hey guys, I just met this guy on the street.
Jack, you shouldn't just talk to strangers on the street.
But yes,
I thought we taught him this.
but yes, the person that is now...
How do you meet people in the first place? That's strange.
You give them a hug.
The person that is actually now standing behind Jack Bab, the person that's now standing behind Jack Bab is a 6'2" elven female with long red hair, tied back in a braid.
It says her name's the Librarian.
She is actually wearing a simple gown of black and white with a bit of brown to it, and also sports a pair of round spectacles.
Wait. But the guy in the cowboy hat, is this another person that just joined him, or?
The person that followed Jack Bab into the building looks like
Okay.
this.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So I like.
Figured I'd introduce you since this one's a particularly interesting one. Do you want to tell them or ask what you asked me?
It is to my understanding that you are all under the employment of one Valrak, yes?
I just look at Katie's in the eyes.
Can anyone give this gentleman a proper welcome?
And just sort of.
Okay, I guess Aquin's there with you guys. Okay, I'll say that. Sure.
Oh, I thought you guys came back to the tavern.
No, they're at the brewery. If you want to be there, you can be there. I don't.
No,
care.
I don't. I'm not there. I'm not going to metagame. I thought you guys went back to the tavern. That was fine.
And it's okay. I may have not spoken clearly. So anyone who wants to know what the fuck Valrak is can give me a history check. And no, Bianca is not your character. Relax.
What?
You typing, so I'm just assuming.
No. My character never wore any of that.
Yes, but it's not yours, so don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
Okay then.
You didn't describe the way my character is, so that's obviously not mine.
Alright, so anyone who wants to see this person and wants to give a check on Valrak, go ahead and give me a history check.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I already know things, but I don't.
Do you?
I was gonna ask if I was able to
is?
recall it. You type in.
Alright. Cassie, would you like to give me a friggin' history check? Because you're there. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those slower sessions, which I'm okay with.
Hi, 8. Wanted to become a cocoon.
That would be a check because that was never specified.
I know the name itself wasn't specified, but they're saying I work for this person, and I know.
I will state that
someone that I know is using a false name.
I'll say you can make that connection, yes.
Just straight away?
You can assume that he's referring to that if you'd like. I will not say it is true or
been
false.
My assumption, that's been Jack's assumption, by the way.
Yeah, okay. I figured as much. It's kind of, it's 2 and 2.
So yeah,
although Katie's, you have other information, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do history because
yes.
Shit.
Okay, never mind. You don't have that knowledge.
I think I remember in the back of my brain, but Katie's ain't knowing it. So.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna make Bub make a check because he actually would be around long enough to have made this. Too bad he's dumb as shit. Ooh, does he? Does he make that? I have it written down.
I remember us covering something that this might be about, but I don't remember. It had nothing to do with me or Jack, but it might have to do with you guys.
Bub does state that the name does sound familiar, but he's unsure of it.
Well,
that is true, Bianca.
Okay. I guess I'm staring at this person, like, narrowing my eyes, and, do you have any more information than that?
Only for Valrak. You shall take me to him.
Well, I can't really do much off of a name that I haven't heard before.
Then what does he go by? No, wait.
I wouldn't know that if I've never heard the name before.
No, I've seen you with them. I've seen you with Valrak.
Describe them to me, then.
Give me a sec while I pull up the descriptor for Tim, actually. What deal? In case
You
you haven't.
revealed it.
Oh yeah, because that wasn't fucking obvious.
I'm not gonna assume yet that.
I
he's
mean, it
referring
kind of was, but like.
I mean, even without the knowledge that Tim might not actually be his name.
Tim's blatantly
I could
stated
infer-
that it's not his name.
To me? To my
He just
character?
blatantly stated it to all the party. I don't know if you were there for it.
Okay.
I
don't remember.
I don't remember
Whatever the
that.
case, even if I did make that connection, he did say that he saw us with him. I'm not sure if he might be the fact that he thinks we're working for him. If that's what he's saying, it might just be him jumping to conclusions. I don't want to make.
The only thing I remember to do with Tim's name is that it happened in the capital, and it was like no one else was there. It was just me, Yahara,
And that was
the
it.
King, and Tim.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, even considering that's the case, Jack could have made that connection, and he has, but he's not gonna assume as much yet, since the person is just saying that they saw us with him.
He's a man of great powers, yes.
Might be making an assumption that
a man with a face of leather, skeleton heightened, fancy as the shadows himself.
Well,
a great hero.
I
once.
can't say that I can.
I believe you have called him Tim.
Ah. I say this audibly out loud. I'm still looking at Katie's like, ah.
I just gonna like narrow my eyes at Jack about.
I narrow him back mockingly.
just hold the bridge of my nose, God damn it.
Hopefully, since we're looking each other in the eyes, you can probably tell more of what I'm thinking than the other guy, but...
I mean, I could do an insight, I guess.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you can insight each other.
16.
I mean, you get a relatively good read off of him. Katie's, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking...
Relatively good.
Now it's kind of obvious that we know something, and, you know, our boss likes to keep a low profile, so I was like, don't give shit away, goddammit.
I'm trying to tell her with my eyes that I'm trying to give off I'm just trying to give off my typical expression of confusion and not knowing what the fuck is going on and not really giving a shit. So
yeah, due to that complex emotion, yeah, Jack Bab is kind of just his usual Jack Bab.
Okay, well.
All I said was, no. I'm trying to convey that I'm intentionally squinting back on her as a way of showing that I don't really know anything and that Tim doesn't really register as anything to me anyway.
He's a scary dude that could kill me at a heartbeat. That's all I know, and he pays well.
No.
Okay, I guess
it's just already. What I'm trying to say is,
a stranger turns up asking about our boss under a false name. So
all I said was ah.
So yes.
Which could have been easily Jack pretending like he knows what's going on.
So will you take me
I'll tell this person. You know what? We're mercenaries, so we're used to doing little tasks for people, and I'll go see if I can recollect this this guy you're talking about, and do a bit of information gathering, and I'll get back to you on his whereabouts. How about that?
Deception.
Shit.
Yeah, I know you're bullshitting, voice Bianca.
Is there any way I can support
that? You can try to add to her lie.
Alright, what exactly did you say? I didn't quite...
I basically told them that, I don't like have a recollection of who this person they're talking about is. So that we're mercenaries, so we're gonna go look for this person they're talking about. Oh shit. But yeah, basically, just my plan is actually to leave this person maybe here at the tavern, go meet him and consult him. Like this person wants you for some reason, and they know your real name.
So the part that you took as a lie, Brian, was when she said that she'd never heard of this person?
No, that she was planning to basically leave, didn't know the person, and essentially, well, her whole thing.
I wasn't going to say that I didn't know the person. I was basically that I don't recall this person they're talking about. Because it's apparent that they're using false names, so I don't...
So yeah, go ahead, Jacob. Try and add to this lie.
So, the name that is news to us, what was the...
I shall give you the spelling.
Well, I just want you to repeat it so I can...
Valrak.
Valrak?
Valrak.
However you actually said it, Jack just looks at him and he says, yeah, this Valrak guy doesn't sound familiar at all. Maybe get back to you on that.
But you are mercenaries, yes?
That doesn't mean we know everything. We're mercenaries, not information
brokers. But this
brokers.
means that you are
that
hireable.
To be the occupation, yeah.
This means that you are hireable, yes?
Sure.
Are you looking to hire?
Very well.
We don't just take on any jobs, though. We're not a bunch of ruffians.
Very well. They will reach into their coat pocket and pull out a small bag and offer it to you.
What is it?
Do you open the bag?
I asked them what it is first.
Payment.
I'm gonna take it and look.
Alright,
Okay.
Jack Babb, you...
Just respectfully, before I hand it back.
Yeah. You estimate...
You need a new accountant.
You estimate about 1,000 gold.
Alright.
Okay, well...
You shall deliver to me to
Okay, how about you
Valrak.
hold on to that? We'll do this job for you, and if
I mean, if he's willing to pay up front, I don't...
You shall lead me to them, yes?
Well, I guess if you are gonna pay up front, we need...
Yeah.
We do need to know what the job is first, right?
Okay, I have an idea.
Because if you pay up front and we don't, and it doesn't turn out, then
I
that might...
simply wish to meet with Valrak.
I'm going to pat this person on the shoulder and say, I'll see what I can do. Let me just consult with my partner here. I grab Bob by the arm and I drag him outside.
You're gonna drag Bob off?
Well, I'm going to I'm not going to physically drag him. I'm just gonna like grab his hand and like pull him away. So it's like, this person's like. So what I need to discuss our payments with like I don't know, like our jobs with or whatever. They're my advisor or whatever.
But that is simply just a bartender. And you got a boyfriend.
While they're talking outside, I make some friendly banter with this.
How do you know these things?
I have been watching you all very closely.
Well, that's not creepy at all, and does not make
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Suspicious. You damn it, Jack.
Yeah, there might have been things I forgot to mention.
Yes.
You know, you can't just admit that you've been watching someone and expect them to welcome you with open arms. Don't you know things about social interaction?
I'm very new to these, unfortunately.
Okay, fine.
I've only had 3 years living as the librarian. experience these things.
Okay.
Well, it seems you turned out pretty well.
Jeff, Bob, you keep them company. I'm going to
Absolutely.
talk with my just like pause and like very, very embarrassed and like just
Your partner.
mumble out the word boyfriend.
Yes.
And then just like take him outside and like I strictly say to Jeff Webb, keep an eye on them. Like, don't take your eyes off of them. Because they're a suspicious entity, okay?
I mean, I have pretty good eyes.
Okay, great.
I mean, it was due to your passive that you even noticed it, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, you have Bubba outside by yourself. Alone.
I'm going to reach within my...
Butt?
No.
Yeah.
Weirdo. Basically... you're making me stumble. Okay.
You were gonna stumble anyway.
Shit up. I reach for the orb that I'm keeping on my persons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to contact Tim with it.
Okay.
So I guess.
Okay.
Well,
Tim flickers on for a second, but then there appears to be some kind of interference going on.
Can I hear anything?
His image is not stable, is what I'm saying. And
it's
no.
like it's just that it's bad reception. That's all.
Essentially, that's what it looks like.
Okay. Okay, I'll say, can you hear me? Like if I don't, the picture's bad, but I don't know if the audio's bad too. So.
Daddy.
Okay.
Bitch.
Well. Okay. Well, he's happy this morning. I would like say like how long is it gonna take us to get from here to the tower?
I mean, you can do it like, man. Give me a second, actually. I actually have this map for this city properly sized out, actually. So, if I recall,
Yahoo!
I think. Yeah, it's probably sized out. So, if you took the roads, how fast can you run?
My strength is a 19.
I'd say you could probably get there within the hour. If you ran.
Okay, I just instruct we'll say like just tell them that I'm gonna take care of it.
Oh, okay. Wait, you mean the person in there, or?
Yes, like just tell them that I'm going to take care of their situation, and yeah, just say there's circumstances at play, so they'll have to be a little patient.
Okay, I guess.
You need some encouragement to do this.
No, I'm good. He just walks into the tavern. Or into into the distillery.
How am I supposed to tell him I want to kiss him?
Well, he's already walked away, so... we have Bub Relays out of Katie's essentially is going to go and get Tim. And of course, the sneaky language.
I mean, what?
And of course, a more subtle way of like, oh yeah, no, she's gonna go take care of the problem.
Well, I mean, I guess I could have just been straight with it. If this person's like a freak, then Tim could have just killed him anyway. Maybe.
So, as for the small talk, Jack Bab, what are you saying to this entity?
I'm gonna start the conversation with, sorry, you new in town?
I've been here for 5 years.
Nice.
Although
That's a
I've been
long time.
living as a librarian for 3.
Has changed a lot since 3 years ago. Because I'm relatively new.
Things have gotten more active, but I wish to speak to Valrak about these things specifically.
What's going on?
Right, you're getting drunk at a distillery because Bub had made a contact in the city.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But as you were drinking, none of you guys, except for Jack Bab, had a high enough of a stat to notice that you guys were being tracked and followed. Jack Bab went to confront this person. They both basically had a small game of cat and mouse, and they introduced themselves as the librarian.
Okay.
And now they're simply asking to speak to somebody named Valrak, which I need you to give me a history check on.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like
Wouldn't
someone
only
else. Okay.
like.
No, you weren't.
Shara know that, though?
Well, you weren't around. Well, no, there's a reason why everybody can make this check.
Well, that
I
and
guess
even
it's
if
pretty
Shahara
simple.
told me, frankly, there's no guarantee my character would remember.
Make the check.
Hey.
Okay, this actually I have something prepared for. Valrak was a popular alias for a group of some mercenaries. No, sorry, it is a name of an old lich, essentially. The lich essentially had turned his ways and had decided to fight for more freedom-based actions. At least that's the story behind the name of Valrak. However, you don't see that being able to fit with Tim, which doesn't entirely add up.
So in other words, making... Okay.
So basically... Huh. So, like, are you insinuating that I would feel that Tim's more evil than this guy, or less evil?
Whoever Valrak originally was, chances are him and Tim butted heads at one point, and seeing as Tim is still around, Tim probably just stole the name, is what you piece together.
Ah.
Oh, alright.
So basically, Tim was like, hey, you're an evil asshole, die. And then it was like, yeah, no, I'm Valrak now, we're all doing this.
So,
It's more than I pieced together.
yeah, Caleb scratches his chin for a moment, thinking back to Shahara's words on what to do if she actually comes up with an intelligent thought about something, and steps over to Acades to whisper this information.
I'm already gone.
Oh, you're already gone? Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah,
Then
I
looks around and goes,
booked it down the street to Tim's tower because of bad reception.
Bub and Jack Bab are basically the only two people you know.
The cast just like pass out.
No, she was drinking.
Tries to compute.
I guess while you're doing that, I'm gonna introduce...
Right then. Yeah, Jack Bab.
Am I aware of Katie's relationship with the barbarians?
Yes, it'd be quite obvious by how she walks.
Then oh, god damn it. But I mean, I guess I'd be used to seeing that. Oh, but yeah, okay, so, I'll lean over and whisper it to him then.
Mid. Okay. Just looks around like, alright. I don't know what to do with this information.
I don't fucking know either. Where's Katie's?
Oh, she said she was gonna go talk to Tim. For the record, the librarian now appears to be a... While you guys both are basically talking to each other and look back, they are now a... Give me a sec while I scroll through all the options that they have to turn into.
I mean, I haven't taken my eyes off of them, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
I get to see this happen.
Yeah, no, essentially they just pull their hood down a little bit and they just lift it back up and they've changed shape. They're a 6'1".
Yeah, can I make a history check on that?
Yep.
Damn, yes. Fucking.
God damn, I have to remember.
shit.
They turn themselves into a 6'1" olive-skinned elven male. You have not seen one of these things alive, Jack Bab. But you do recall back to one of the older labs and recall touching the corpse of one of these things. You also know that they are made by the Illithid, and they are intended to be spies.
Okay.
But at the information of
Message spell would
give me one more sec, actually. As he was told that Acades is leaving, he changes his shape once more. He turns himself into a 6'0" white male with dark brown hair, wearing a long white, not white, a long gray coat and a detective's cap. I say, Mr. Jackbab, you wouldn't happen to be trying to distract me, would you?
Yeah, because otherwise it'd be fucking boring, wouldn't it?
Mm.
This whole damn interaction. Like.
Quite. Well then, I suppose that then, seeing as my lead is getting away.
Do I need to roll deception for that?
No.
Right.
He's...
How many minutes has it been? It's taken me an hour.
Shouldn't we be stopping this person?
So,
Yeah,
you guys are
probably.
all about 15 feet away from this man, and he disappears.
Wait,
God
what?
damn it.
What do you mean he just disappears? I'm still trying to keep track of it.
Yes. He's there for a second, looks to you, gives a small little crick of his neck, and vanishes from sight.
Shit. Well, missed my chance then. Alright. Damn it. Okay, well.
Acades.
Shitty
I guess even
night and their spells.
even knowing it'd be probably pointless by this point, they vanish and Jack just says, "Come back anytime." Out loud.
You hear from
This is
outside.
what happens when you don't give hugs.
He says you hear from outside, "I plan to."
Nice.
Should we not be doing something about this?
We should probably chase him. Or we could drink.
I'm gonna glance at.
Oh, I
I'm
think
gonna
Jason's
glance
a
at
bit more
Cassie.
important right now.
I'm gonna glance at Cassie before.
Fuck's an asshole, what the hell?
Before, gonna glance to Cassie before stealthily running towards the door.
Yeah, you run out the door and you can make me a check to try and find this man.
I will follow Joe best I can.
Yeah, go ahead. Everyone give me perception checks.
Me
Actually,
too.
wait, this would be at disadvantage due to the crowd.
Well, shit.
So Jack Bab falls on his face.
Am I doing one too or
Am I
no?
doing one too?
Everyone that is at the distillery. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I apologize. I need
That
to be
includes-
better
that
at...
includes Bub, though, so.
Yes, Bub with his +1 to perception.
His perception is focused on one thing and one thing only.
I will state this, Bub does have a higher charisma skill than he does a wisdom.
I
Yes, we
mean,
know.
makes sense.
You can't flex your vessels individually if you focus too much on focus and wisdom.
Yeah. You think these muscles just grow themselves? No, it's all about them gains, bro.
Damn.
No, he's not that kind of... he's not
So, do I see anything?
no. Unfortunately. You do know which direction he's going, though.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
we know where
I mean,
he's
that-
headed, so...
Yeah. So, Acades!
Just,
Wonderful.
I was just gonna jump.
Does Acadius finally get there?
Well,
Where
she,
we are, at least?
unaware of any of this situation, travels at a
Yeah,
leisurely
she's
pace,
at the
thinking that
towers.
everyone's.
I said I would. I said I ran.
Okay, say you run.
Can...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris.
So you said there was a crowd, was there not?
Yes.
Oh no.
Would it impede our movement?
Technically, no. You can, if people see, usually in this area, if somebody starts running in a direction, people usually try to clear out their way as best as possible.
Okay.
As long as you avoid heavily trafficked areas, you won't be impeded.
I forget, is Acadia still considered a countess here, or did that change?
That changed.
Okay, then I don't know what the situation is. I guess I'll just fucking run then.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna follow Cass since she seems to know.
Also,
better
Cass,
than
I
the
have
situation.
added more sports to the world that I will... Well, actually, no, you chose to be a boxer, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, just probably do about anything, but boxing's your thing.
But no, you wouldn't be the professional local sports thing. So, it's whatever.
Well, not local, it's the...
This is how we beat the final boss. We challenge him to a boxing match.
Hell yeah.
Yes, the final boss with his tentacles, ability to be really good at grappling and
He has to
paralyzed.
put on the gloves or he's disqualified, which means we automatically
That's how
win.
boxing works.
Exactly. You play by the rules or you've lost.
It's funny because
The only
Cassie
problem is
has,
we're gonna need a good ref.
You know, if you don't cheat, you're not trying hard enough.
Cassie boxes like Rocky Balboa because she has no dexterity. It's just strength and really high constitution.
So basically, she's just throwing hard punches, missing, and then just taking 20 rounds to the fucking face.
No tentacle
Like,
usage.
when I thought about the fucking thing where, like, what Shahar would have told her is like, yo, Cassie, if you ever come up with a useful idea and that heavily concussed brain of yours, you need to tell Acadius.
Oh, no.
It's like Cassie just gets the shit kicked. Cassie gets the shit kicked out of her and like can't see because her eyes have been blackened up. I can't see. Pluck comes over with the razor blade and cuts them open.
No, someone just needs to shout no retreat, no surrender, then it's like you get a power up and you can defeat that guy.
But yeah, Katie's, to your knowledge of
It's
not
a movie
being,
reference.
to your knowledge of not at all suspecting that you're being followed, you run right to Tim's tower.
Yeah.
All right, you're at Tim's tower. There has been no incident.
Can I shout at him from the bottom of the ground? I don't know.
Sure. What do you shout?
Okay, I shout Tim up at the tower.
The tower shouts back? No.
I assume he can hear me, maybe. Does my orb still have shitty perception? Reception?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I guess I just use my little seal and I go in.
All right.
Are running towards the tower at the moment?
Yes, you guys are all running.
Well, yeah, we're all running, but are we all heading the same direction?
I presume so.
Well, shit.
Unless you want to break off, then head towards the tavern.
I mean,
I'd say, give me a sec. You guys would be going down this road right about now. Acadia's is, of course, all the way in this area right now. And you don't know where the agent is. Or, sorry, librarian. That's what they call him.
well, we saw the direction they went in.
You just saw them go out of the door. Well, you didn't even see that. They were standing in front of you, then they weren't. And you presume they went out the door because they said that they would stop by. So yes, Jackpot, if you wish to break off, there are 2 opportunities to easily break off.
I thought that Cass and I were tailing.
No, he's invisible.
Well, not tailing, at least going in. Oh, right. Oh, I'm an idiot. We don't know where. We gotta split off. Right. Okay. Thanks for the tip.
I think I'm gonna go slower one, so I'm just gonna take the direct route.
We're gonna split off in hopes of finding this person.
Okay, are you splitting off to go to the tavern or what?
I'm gonna leave Cass going dead ahead. I'm gonna branch off to the.
I'm confused. Why are we going to the tavern?
I don't know. I figured you guys would go and try and get Aquan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm going because we don't know. I mean, I guess if that's the.
You don't have to. I just thought that would have been the logical conclusion.
It might be a good idea. It might be a good idea. You go and get Aquan, and I'll just keep running the direct path.
Yeah.
I mean, if Cass suggests it, otherwise he's just gonna keep going with you.
Yeah. No. Bub and Cass will continue running down the main road. Jack Bab, you run off to go. Just throw yourself through the door of the fucking tavern.
I mean, I still somewhat keep my composure because I'm not. Not sure if it's that bad a situation, but all right.
So I will say for. Yeah. So by the time you reach there, you guys are able. Bub and Cassie are able to see the tower, like can basically almost beeline it through the buildings. So Aquan, what are you up to this evening while everyone's out shopping?
I believe, I guess...
No, it's more literally than that.
I think I will... A while ago, I got some books on brewing from Tim. I think I'll start reading those and experimenting, making some brews, some beer.
Okay.
Mead.
Yeah, no. Pluck will be tending the bar. Throskus will, of course, be assisting and keeping guard with Pluck. So, as you, of course, barge into the fucking tavern, Jackbap.
Alright.
Pluck, the 5-foot-something child, and Froskus, the giant fucking hulking fish person monk, are just behind the tavern and look at you.
Wait, so Aquan's there, right?
Aquan is in his study.
I'm gonna head up to where Aquan is then, because that's what I'm here for, right?
So yeah, you run over to get Aquan. Aquan, Jackbat barges into your lab.
I barge into your lab, and regardless of what you do, and shout in Aquanar language, the crab is here.
Oh no!
No.
And then say in common, "No, I'm just kidding, but we do have a situation."
All right, I tell Ichi, who's right by the door, to flick him.
To flick him?
Flick him. Like
you get a very bony fucking finger jab itself into your fucking neck.
I wanted to see his reaction. What do I get?
You take 1 point of fucking flick damage.
It would have been either either a heart attack out of sheer excitement or fear.
You take 1 psychological damage.
Thanks for psychological damage. Wait, how much psychological?
1.
What is the big emergency?
You just got flicked by a skeleton, bro.
Please tell me, what is this big emergency that you joke about?
It might not be a problem, but there's this shifty guy who's trying to get Tim. Is there anyone else in the room? There's no one else in the room, right? Except for him, Ichi, and...
Just him and the skeletons.
Whatever.
It's
just him and the
Ichi and me.
skeletons. So yeah, I say that. I just tell him, yeah, there's this shifty guy trying to get to Tim.
If you try and hug him...
God damn it.
Maybe next time.
It might be a misunderstanding.
But he ran off, and we have no way of tracking him, so we should probably figure out what he wants.
It's like, damn it, Aquan, you can hug him when we get there.
Yeah,
but we have hugs at home. Hugs at home, just awkward.
Let's go and talk to Tim.
Well, it's more like the hugs at home.
We got someone talking to Tim. What we're trying to do is misdirect the guy, so
it's more like
Misdirect him as
Actually, I guess I don't know. Yeah, no, Acades did say, right?
Oh,
I know
want to
where
know
Acades
something, my
is.
friend? You haven't met Cookie yet. Let's go talk to Cookie.
Oh no.
He can help us out in misdirection.
I was
God damn it,
gonna say
awkward.
like the hooks at home are basically just us because Auckland's already hooked us. He doesn't need to hook us anymore.
With me,
He needs
I
to
set
hook
an
new
alarm.
people.
I set an alarm on my door after I exit.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, let's go. We'll go
Check.
talk to Cookie. He can cook us up something, a misdirection. I trust in that.
God damn it, awkward.
uh,
God fucking damn it.
Cookie yet?
Oh, he
can
hasn't.
can I roll insight for this?
Sure.
Not necessarily to detect a lie, but just to see what he's thinking. Because like
He makes the
I'm not
best.
sure. I'm not sure if he understands what.
Just
the
roll.
situation
Just
is.
roll the insight. I don't know, man. I don't know what that tells you.
Aquin, tell me what that tells me.
That I believe Cookie is a respectable person and he has knowledge that might be able to help us.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
So Aquin clearly has faith in this person. We'll state it at that.
I'm just gonna be like, great, you do that. I'm gonna head out.
Head out
Yes.
where?
So, Acades, in the tower.
I'm making my way to Cookie.
In the tower, what do you do?
I shout to him.
What?
There's a situation.
You think?
I don't know what you're doing, but there may or may not be a more pressing matter down here since there's some guy asking about some name you use that's not Tim. I don't know.
You're really not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you, Acades? Get the fuck up here!
Okay. I rode up there.
As you make your way up there, you notice the door to his library is broken down, and
shit.
the person that was dressed in detective clothes is currently tied to a chair, and Tim looks very pissed off.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Explain.
If I didn't make it clear enough, I'm heading towards the tower already.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to throw him off the tail, but Boop was with me, and so was Jack. Okay, that's not that. Castles are too, but they were drinking. Okay, so it's not exactly like I had the best backup to deceive someone.
He just stares at you and waits for the rest of everyone else to get up here. You also left the door open.
Doesn't it automatically, out of character, doesn't automatically close when I shut the thing off?
It has proximity.
Okay.
Essentially, if you're like 3 feet away from it, it'll stay open.
I'm not anywhere near the front door though.
Then how'd this bug get in?
I don't fucking know.
Because you stood in the doorway and screamed instead of moving all the way in.
Shit. I didn't hear anything when I came in.
It's almost like they're meant to be good at infiltrating and not being heard when they're moving.
I don't know what this freak is.
When am I gonna get there?
Yeah, you guys all eventually just make your way up there. Katie's, I'm assuming.
Behind us if it's left open.
Yeah, no, you guys all just file in, move the respected distance
I'm like
away from the door. It closes automatically.
I'm like sat in a corner with one of those cones in the head, like the Dundans cone in my head.
Sit in the fucking corner!
I wasn't raised in a barn. I closed the door.
Yeah, Kate. As you guys enter the library, Katie's is just sitting on a stool with a white cone on her head. On top of her head, and on the wall is scribed "Idiot Corner."
Just trying to look.
Sniff.
Ah, that happened here.
I just ignore it and see the person in the chair, and I'm just like, "That's him, right?"
Now explain.
What? Wait, oh.
Face the fucking corner!
You to scream, right?
Intimidation roll, maybe.
I should let Tim.
It's
I just say
Tim.
to Tim.
You don't win.
Double advantage.
Yeah, that's why I'm ignoring it. I say to Tim.
Well, he's not intimidating you guys. He's intimidating Acades.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
honestly unsure why we saw a guy do some really weird shit and didn't smoke them.
That is a good question. Go get yourself a cookie.
Well, I guess if we're not talking about the photo, I guess I will address the Acades situation. And I say,
basically, Tim just like said one thing, and I basically just dragged myself into the chair myself.
Go sit in the fucking corner!
Is there a cookie jar around?
Do you look for the turkey jar? Go ahead and give me an investigation.
He says get a cookie, so she looks around for a cookie.
Give me an investigation.
She doesn't really move from where she is. She just looks around. Like, if she doesn't see one, she's just gonna take a sip from her flask instead.
Alright, fine. Investigation or perception. I don't give a fuck.
We're all just like idiot children.
Yes, investigation would be
so is class in session, Tim?
Do you want to sit in the corner too? Now, someone explain this shit to me. And yes, there is a cook. There is a cook. You do remember coming up the stairs? There was a kitchen, and there was a cookie jar in that kitchen.
Okay, I'll go down to the kitchen and grab a cookie and come back.
I'm just gonna.
All right, so Cassie, as you go into the kitchen, you see a small little goblinoid man with a nose larger than his body, dark blue skin, giant bug-eyed, a crooked cook's cap, a bloodied apron, currently beating the shit out of a tarantula with a sledgehammer.
Alright, Spider-Mate. Hey, Tim sent me down, said I could grab a cookie.
Oh, that's fine! Enjoy yourself! You fucking die!
She's from fucking Australia. She doesn't care. She just walk over and grab the cookie and walk back out.
You know, Cookie's just beating the shit out of a giant spider.
Well, what kind of cookies are they?
Chocolate chip.
Alright.
And as you bite into it, there's vanilla cream in the center!
Hell
yeah. Yeah, you just grab a cookie, walk back up there.
Vanilla cream, nice.
It's a cookie. Don't put it past him.
Yeah, no.
So, how do you explain the situation to Tim? Everyone who's not in the idiot corner.
And respectfully waiting to be called on.
He just points his finger at you.
Hey, Teach, should we interrogate the guy?
I want to know what the fuck he's doing here.
Yeah, me too. That's why
I was
asking.
I'll do it. Yeah, he'll just simply skulk over there in the manner that he does, and just bitch slap the fucker awake.
I was asleep.
Yeah. Tim basically cast sleep on the fucker at a high enough level that just said, no, you're going to sleep. And then just tied him to a chair.
I wake up and I say, morning.
Not you. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, right. I got mistaken. Ah, Valrak. It is good to see you. Tim just raises a brow. Then he'll just look over to you guys. Why the fuck? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough. What do you want? I have come for you to give a message. You see, I am the librarian and have been watching you for a while. Great. Tim's completely disinterested, if it wasn't obvious. I notice you're missing a ring, Mr. Valrak. I have information on where this ring is, if you're at all interested. Tim's going to look back to you guys, look at the idiot in the corner, point back to the corner.
What?
Oh, I thought Acades was trying to speak.
No.
Yeah.
I just like, I if he's asked someone to speak, and like, since, I don't know, I just sit there like, I want to speak, but I don't.
Alright, well, because talking to myself is fucking retarded, I'm just going to give you the breakdown of what's said.
Yep.
The librarian, as they have introduced themselves, essentially is, or was, a spy, sent there to investigate the city and to keep an eye out for anyone who is still, living there, specifically Tim. With the actions of you guys, it being put back on the map, and the constant spotting of Tim in public, the librarian became aware of Tim, along with some information that had leaked through other sources. He informs them, however, that due to the librarian's identity of, posing as a librarian, who had originally been named Selena Venra, an elven woman of the city's library, they had a lot of time to experience what it was like to basically be a civilian, a citizen. And they began to basically, question themselves over the course of a few years. With the actions brought about through the heroes, they have figured it's probably not best that I fight them. However, going rogue tends to be a bad thing. And they always send somebody to deal with the ones that go rogue. So I should try to align myself with them. Though their social skills were not the best due to them posing as a librarian that doesn't really interact with too many people, they have brought it amongst themselves to, try to reach out to you guys.
Huh.
Through misunderstandings, misstatements, and poor choice in wording, they, have ended up in the situation. They do inform you, however, that seeing as Selena Venra was a person in the world that they have had to kill, they see it unfitting that they have that be their name, and have instead decided to change their names to Robert Davis. You may all give me a history check.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm hoping that if I answer something correctly, I'll be able to get off the stuff.
Okay.
So have I made it to the?
Yeah, everyone's there. Everyone's there.
And all right, that's good.
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me a history.
All right, 1 second.
Who's listening to a documentary?
No.
Hello? Is anyone else going to roll history checks?
We already rolled.
Yeah, Cassie, was that 17 the recent one? Or
Yes.
Okay, good. So, give me a sec, because I have something prepared for this. Anyone who rolled above a 15 would know that based off of the appearance of this now Robert Davis and the name choice, this person is a big fan of comic books. As Robert Davis...
Does exist in this world?
People get bored and artists are artists. So eventually they basically come up with fictional stories told by bards. And Robert Davis is one of the few printed, mass-printed.
Zero.
Essentially, it's comics, is what they are.
Cassie just immediately goes, fucking Ned.
Waste your time on such frivolous information.
But yes, Robert Davis specifically is actually a detective. Is actually a detective comic
of fiction.
I like fiction.
But no, Robert Davis is a small print book series of a traveling investigator who teams up with local heroes to often hunt down a killer or discover a bandit leader's camp, and take out their leader and report the rest to the to the local authorities. And yeah, they have a few novels that are actually in print with minor illustrations of scenes of particular interests.
Sad that apparently I haven't heard of this before.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd get it.
Yeah.
Katie's, however, with
Oh,
that
sorry, I'm a
20,
fucking comic book nerd.
with that 21, you recall something very interesting. You giant fucking nerd. Because I had this specifically set up. Anyone who has 15 at least knows the comic book of Robert Davis. Anyone who rolls over 20 gets this information. They have at least encountered the issue number 18 of the Adventures of Robert Davis, where Robert Davis teams up with the mercenary crew and local heroes known as the Silver Hawks. The Silver Hawks is a group that depicts a very young-looking Tim smiling, which is haunting in itself.
I'm just staring at Tim now because wait, what the fuck?
In that series specifically, Robert Davis and the Silver Hawks team up to take down a group of dragon cultists who are trying to summon, essentially, well, something dangerous. They never really fully found out.
I'm not allowed to speak, so I can't. I could just stare.
Sit in the fucking court! No.
All I could do is stare, look like I know things that I'm, excited about, but,
So I guess in response to...
but yes.
Cassie and Aquin's,
I will state, well, there's a little bit more. But yes, Mr. Robert Davis informs Tim that he only knows that Tim is missing a ring due to the illustrations he had seen. Although his face has definitely changed, is a big point out that Tim kind of just takes on the chin and squints at. After a brief description and conversation, Tim is able to confirm that it is a ring that he once owned, of onyx with a green gemstone that he had lost. He usually kept it around a simple leather ring of a simple leather necklace. You may roll whatever you wish on that if you want. I'd say insight for anyone that wants to try and gauge Tim's mood on this object.
Shit.
Sit in the fucking corner!
I'm still in the corner!
Good dog!
You're not my dad!
You don't know that!
Yeah, I do, though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do, though.
Cassie and... who else were we waiting for? Oh yeah, now it's only 4 of you guys. I forgot.
I rolled.
Yeah, Cassie.
I could know.
Yeah, no. Jack, Bev, and Aquin definitely pass. I'm assuming Chris, you there? So he's dealing with something. You are able to piece together that while the ring was being described, it definitely holds an importance to him. Like a personal importance to him. Although he is very much just... Tim's not a very emotional person, as you've pieced together. But
the comic books, I like it.
The way that he is dealing with the knowledge of, oh, this object still exists, is a mix of determination, joy, and dread. But yes. Seeing as the idiot is still in the corner. Jacob, you said you were responding to something. Jacob?
What did you say?
I thought somebody said they were trying to respond to something and I accidentally cut them off. Well, intentionally cut them off, but you know what I mean.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, so in response to their laughing, I just go like, what, who the fuck is that?
Right, well, Cassie is away doing with their thing. But yes, Tim will, of course, inquire more information on the person. And essentially, they just spill the whole fucking beans. That they were, in fact, a spy. Sent there to gather information. have been watching you guys for a while now. All of your exploits are recounted in relative detail. And that, yeah.
Alright, so not much more than I suspected.
Suppose you know Tim, however, does point out that he no longer goes as Valrak because, well, other necromancers basically started trying to kill him because he was like, oh, the Lich turned code on us, let's kill him. So Tim stopped using that name.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's good to finally know you.
That's not my real name, by the way.
I wasn't talking to you, but okay.
I would have put my hand up.
What?
I do that because it didn't hurt when he said it.
Just picks up a book and throws it at you.
Oh,
But yes. Tim basically informs you that he's going to try and get more information on where this item is, and then send you guys off on getting it.
What you gonna do with the guy?
Well, first, assuming that this information
Hope you guys could use a new pepper shaker.
No. That's a possibility on punishments. However, if this information is true, then I'll deal with it then. If it's false, I'll simply just kill him.
So, in other words, he's not making it out of here.
No.
Alright.
Tim basically doesn't even care that if Robert Davis is able to hear him or not either. He's just standing right next to the guy and just saying, no, I'll just fucking kill him. But he's speaking as if the man's not even in the room.
Well, that's a pity. We gonna head out? I asked the others.
Yeah, I think we should return to our tavern and prepare for when Tim is ready for us to go and hunt down this item.
Yes, that'd be most appropriate.
So let's go make sure our supplies are in order.
I could put my hand up and ask if I can leave now.
What? You roboted.
Katie's puts her hands up and asks if she can leave now because they're leaving for a mission.
Yes!
Great. Okay, let's go.
As we're leaving,
I just book it out of there.
I'm just like, hope you get, well, whichever existence/non-existence you're hoping for, I guess. See you around, or not.
Farewell, my friends! I do hope that our paths cross once more!
Oh, I guess Salt Shaker it is then. Alright, good luck to you.
Chris, did you get all that?
I was gone for part of that because I had to throw something in the sous vide cooker very quick.
Alright, somebody want to give him the brief rundown?
I know we have to item, which I'm presuming is the ring that was mentioned?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the of importance, but only Dalphin and Jack Bab bought that, so...
It is of personal importance to Tim.
Yeah.
Unlike other things that have mostly been of power plays and eliminating threats, this is a more personal request.
I guess we're just leaving on a mission now.
How is this ring described, by the way?
It is stated that it is a ring of onyx with a emerald green gem in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get my bag of holding, get my spell throwing supplies out.
How much time do we have?
I will state this: I do not have this mission fully ready just yet, so it will.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just letting you guys know that.
You can still BS it now.
Yeah. But it would probably require a battle map, is why.
You said Tim conveyed certain emotions in regards to this thing?
Yes.
Could you? It was Dread, and then Hope. Was Hope one of, or what else?
I believe there was Surprise. I think Hope was one of them, and Dread.
Not that I'm sure I could do any better than Jack Bap. Did you want me to roll insight too?
Sure, might as well.
Yep, nope. Not paying attention.
Cookie. Cookie. These nerds like comic books. I like this cookie. Oh,
Nom, nom, nom.
Just fucking both eyes going different directions, just chewing on a cookie. Yes, snacks.
Sounds about right.
Snack. But yes, you guys do presumably head back to the tavern. And make your preps while I work out some kind of map.
Okay.
Actually, I probably shouldn't rush a map like this.
Maybe you should wait.
Yeah, probably.
You don't have it set up yet.
If there's going to be travel time till we get there, we could do the travel and then start their next session.
We've only been going for like 3 hours.
3 hours is a pretty long time for a game.
Yeah, we usually go 6.
Yeah, not going at the end.
Yeah.
Beep, boop, boop.
Well, if you guys are okay with it being a shorter session again, I'm okay with that.
There's only 4 of us
Blip, blap, bloop, bloop, bloop.
for do it side, and I want more and more this year.
I will state this then. How's this? Instead, you guys go to try and find, Igris will inform, not Igris. What the fuck? Fish, oh god, I can never remember his name. Froskis will inform you, that there are some holidays coming up. He'll inform you of a few holidays that are coming up. On the 10th of Ran, is Founders Day. The 15th is Day of Stone. And the 27th to 28th is the Festival of Return this month. Each day of Sar, of course, will have a Parade of Death in honor of those who have fallen.
Festival food.
Sure.
I'm hungry, okay? Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
What even happens? I don't know if anything's still.
Give me a sec if there's anything else I need to inform you guys about on the calendar. Nope, everything else on the calendar is set. But no, I will state this. This mission is actually an important one, because after it, you will level up. But yes, for now, all I have really left is RP, if you guys are interested.
Is it? Unless there's any particular amount of time passing, yeah, I guess it's really it.
Yeah. But yes, that would be... Tim will probably send you on it later that evening.
Alright.
So no real time will pass. Travel time will be about a day, 2 and a day back. And you would be back on where. But yes, for now, I'm going to say we call it here, in case anyone wants to do anything else. Knock anything else out of the way. Cassie, there you go. You have that.
Shit, I just remembered I never got that cage. Well, yeah.
I have that.
But you should let your bag of holding, not
Yeah.
the cage.
Yes, she could probably do that pretty easily with the resources she has on hand. I don't know, how much gold did you say that is?
Not even a single piece.
Okay, so I'll just spend a single piece of resources. Make it a nice one.
Alright. Oh yeah, Cass, did you want? Oh wait, yeah, you don't sleep in the tavern. I was gonna say pick a room.
I'll hang out in the tavern, but like I live just across the street.
I will also inform you that I don't know if it was clear, but no, Tim doesn't have a shop set up at that at the Capitol. You've basically just been working in his tower.
Me?
No, what's her name? Velvet.
Chara?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
No, what I mean is like in terms of her better positioning assets, she will eventually be moving her production to that capital where they're actually bringing the syringes in the first place, rather than having it operate out of here.
Yeah. Either way,
that just makes more sense.
Yeah. Either way, I have work I have to work out for this shit. So if anyone wants to do anything with character-wise, let me know now before I cut recording.
Actually, more likely she would just buy a bigger, cheaper property somewhere else here.
So like just buy the property next door.
Just put a warehouse on it.
Yeah.
Hire a bunch of low-income workers.
Hey, we know people looking for jobs around here.
Hey,
Yeah.
people need work.
Tons of fucking
She
work.
did say she was going to help the economy, so...
That's true. There you go.
Time to make some jobs and make some money.
I will state this, the reason why this kind of seemed more rushed is because this was supposed to happen last session. Admittedly.
It's okay.
So that was my fault.
Oh, and in terms of things, I will still have to build a new, at least new workshop equipment in the basement, because all of that was like doctor's labs equipment would have been taken out of the basement, so that's going to be swapped out.
Yeah.
So that stuff's probably all in Tim's tower.
Probably. But yeah, no. I'm going to cut recording right about here. Whoever is, if anyone's actually ever fucking watching this thing. Oh, hey, Carlos, how's it going? Splitting the party as an MLG start. Yeah, basically. Thanks for dropping in, Carlos. I don't know if you're still there or not, but hey, hope you enjoyed yourself. Sorry this was a short one.